General concepts and classification of plant diseases. We will learn about definitions and concepts of plant pathology. We will start with Basic 1. Definition of disease. According to Horsfall and Diamond, 1959, disease may be defined as a malfunctioning process that is caused by continuous irritation by a pathogen and/or environmental factor resulting in some suffering-producing symptoms. What is disorder? The diseases caused by the deficiency of nutrients or unfavorable environmental are sometimes termed as disorders or physiological disorders. What is pathogen? It is the agent responsible for inciting pathos, i.e. ailment or damage. What is parasite? These are the organisms which derive the food materials needed for their growth from other living organism, the host. All the pathogens are parasites, but all the parasites are not pathogens, as some of the parasites live on their hosts without causing any damage to them as symbiotic relationships, e.g., Rhizobium bacterium in legume roots, mycorrhizae and lichens. What are biotrophs? They are the organisms which, regardless of the ease with which they can be cultivated on artificial media, obtain their food from living tissues only in nature in which they complete their life cycle. They were earlier also called obligate parasites, e.g., rusts, smuts, powdery mildews, etc. Saprophytes, probes, are the organisms which derive their nutrition from the dead organic matter. Some parasites and saprophytes may have the faculty or ability to change their mode of nutrition. Facultative saprophytes are ordinarily parasites which can grow and reproduce on dead organic matter under certain circumstances. They are also called hemibiotrophs, which attack the living tissues in such a way as biotrophs, but continue to grow and reproduce after the tissues is dead. A parasite is called necrotroph when it kills the host tissue in advance of penetration and then lives saprophytically, e.g. Sclerotium rolfsi and Pythium species. Similar to necrotrophs are facultative parasites which live as saprophytes, but under favorable conditions they can attack living plants and become parasites. The necrotrophs are also known as perthotrophs or perthophytes. Pathogenicity is the ability of a pathogen to cause disease under a given set of environmental conditions, whereas pathogenesis is the chain of events that leads to development of a disease in the host. Parasitism is a phenomenon by which a plant parasite becomes intimately associated with the plant. It draws nutrition and multiplies and grows at the expense of the plant host. Virulence is a measure or degree of pathogenicity of an isolate or race of the pathogen. The term aggressiveness is often used to describe the capacity of a pathogen to invade and grow in the host plant and to reproduce on or in it. This term, like virulence, is used as measure of pathogenicity. Immunity of a plant against a disease is absolute quality. It denotes the freedom of plant from disease, when the pathogen cannot establish parasitic relationship with the host. High resistance and low susceptibility approach immunity.